Leadership starts with you. Learn and transform. Miracle City Leadership Academy. Hi, welcome to Miracle Seriki Leadership Academy. So this is the principal theory that we're going to be exploring today. And before we move to principle theory, I want to advise you that you should check out principle 1 and 2 if you've not checked it out. And also, I'm going to admonish you that you should make sure that you take your project and you share the experience with us on our website. Thank you very much. So let's go to principle 3 today. So leadership principle number 3, seek clarity before acting. Seek clarity before acting. And I'm still your humble instructor, Miracle Seriki. Okay, what is the problem we are trying to solve here? So the principle, as you know from our previous courses, previous principle, this principle do addresses a core problem of leadership, and this principle now is to seek clarity before acting. So what is the problem we are trying to solve here? It is many leadership mistakes happen because people act before understanding the situation. People act before understanding the situation, before understanding the problem. They act. They react quickly without identifying the real problem. So this is one of the major problems that happens in leadership. So people act without having the understanding of what is going on. So how do these principles solve this problem? This principle solve this problem in this way. Effective leaders seek clarity before acting, even when decision must be made quickly. In business, in politics, there are some decisions that you need to make quickly, because if you do not do that, it's dangerous. So before you make these decisions, you have to have clarity of what the issue is. You have to have understanding of what the issue is. Then you make decision. This is why it is very important for leaders to keep learning in any capacity you have a responsibility as leaders as a leader in. You should keep learning about everything that surrounds that responsibility, in that area of your leadership. Keep learn every day, because there are times that a situation will warrant you to make important decisions quickly. You have to make important decision quickly, so you don't have to go and study about it. It is the knowledge that you already, you've already exposed yourself to, that is going to help you to make a great decision in that particular time. So clarity does not always require a long time, but it requires clear thinking. It requires clear thinking. So one leadership mentor, I read in this book that he has a seat in his office where where he do clear thinking. Whenever he want to think, he will just sit down on that seat and he will start thinking. That is really nice, because as a leader, you need to be able to think. You need to be able to practice critical and clear thinking, so that you will make great decisions most of the time. I can't guarantee you that you make great decisions all the time or most of the times. All right, let's move forward. So why this principle matters is, number one, this principle matters because understand the real problem. This principle helps you to understand the real problem. So you will not keep trying to solve something that is not a problem, whereas the real problem is there. You are providing solution to what is not the problem. So you have to understand the problem, and you can do that when you have clarity. Clarity help you understand the problem better. So the second thing is that it helps you to make faster and better decisions when you have clarity. You are not confused of what the problem is. So also it avoid unnecessary mistakes. You know exactly what is going on. And when you know exactly what is going on, then you will have an idea of what to do to what is happening. And that help you not to make unnecessary mistakes. So for example, in business now, maybe the bottleneck you have in business is your staff. So when you know that it is your staff that is not performing well, then you don't have to change the marketing strategy you are using. You don't have to change the operations. You have to change the staff. So when you understand the problem, when you have clarity about the problem, you know exactly what to do to avoid unnecessary mistakes. If you change the marketing strategy, that is a mistake on its own. You have to keep trying other strategy to get the strategy that works again. So you have to know exactly what is going on. And also, it helps you to guide others with confidence. Speed without clarity can create bigger problems. Like I said earlier, in some situation you might need to make decisions quickly, but I want you to know that speed without clarity can create bigger problems. Even if the decision, even if decision is meant to be made quickly, but you don't have clarity, I will still advise you to pause and try to have a clear thinking, critical thinking, understand the problem before you make decision. It is better to allow the problem to linger for a little while than to make a decision that will cause another problem. Let's move forward. So let's talk about leadership projects for you. All right, so this is what you are going to do as projects for this principle. The next time you face a decision, take a short problem, take a short moment to clarify the situation. We face decision every single day, so you should be able to do this project as soon as possible. So what you just need to do is that when you're facing a decision, take a short moment to clarify the situation. So this project is not require you to make a big decision. It might be a small decision, just any decision, okay? Also, so ask yourself, what is the real problem here? What information do I have right now? And what is the best action based on what I know? Then take action. So please do this project and share with us. You don't have to share details. You can just share the problem and the decisions you make and the results. Don't go into details, okay? So you can share it with us on our website. This is the link here. Submit your project to the academy. That's academy.miracleseriki.com/results. Thank you for your time. We'll be looking forward to your project submission. And don't forget to check out our next principles. And if you've not check out the previous one, please do so because you're going to learn more. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.